Hello and welcome to this Tarkov armor tier list. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So right here, we're just starting things off with F. So this one, it's made of a good material. It's cheap. It's lightish. Um, it's got thorax and stomach, but it's level 2. That's the main issue with it. Next, we've got, what is this? Yeah, GB13 ceramic. So this is also pretty bad. It's pretty heavy. It's 10.5 kilograms. It's expensive. It's about 50K, so that's pretty expensive for how bad it is. It's level 4, which is okay, but level 4 is kind of pretty weak. M80s will go through it, and BP will go through it. It'll stop some scav rounds and maybe a little bit of PS, but this is really only going to stop a shot or two. So yeah, it's got a lot of issues. Next, we've got more of the same. GB23 Mountain Flora. I think this is the same thing. No, it's kind of the same. This one's a little better. It's lighter, but they're both trash. It's like trash. I wouldn't even bring these factory, to be honest. Next here, we've got the GB23 one. So this is a little better. It's steel. It's a decent insurance fraud. It's 50K. Maybe you want to bring it factory. Early wipe, it's all right. It's pretty heavy. So yeah, I'd consider bringing it to factory and nowhere else. Next, we have the GB2 body armor Flora. This is pretty bad. I would just vendor this. Don't even wear it. It's not great. Next, we have everybody's favorite, the Rat Rig, or I think this is the GB23. Armored rig. Oh, sorry. I got armored vest open. I gotta have chest rigs. Yeah, armored rigs. Here we go. Just get the names. Sorry. The GB3TM. It's about like 50K from Ragman. There's a barter to trade in damaged ones to get a new one. Other than that, it's not great. Next, we have the GB515. This is pretty bad. So, similar issue with these, it's ceramic, it's expensive, and it's level 4. So, between all those things, I believe it's also heavy. Yeah, how much is the weight? So, this is the 6B5 15ZH85, and it weighs 12.5 kilos, so a lot of weight. Yeah, so definitely vendor that one. Next, we've got, I think this is basically the same. Oh no, this is a level 3. I would say this is even worse. At least with these, you could choose your vest. This one, it doesn't have a lot of room. It weighs 7.1, and it's class 3. The material is a little better. It's Titan, but Titan is only slightly better than ceramic, and that one not by much. Next, we've got a. This is a new one. This one's pretty good as far as I recall. They added a lot of new ones recently. I'm trying to find this one. Where is it? ARS Arma A15, right? Right, yeah, ARS R15. It's only level 4. It's got a decent amount of storage. So I would say this is kind of like a Gucci rat rig. Personally, there are, in my opinion, some better choices, but it's not a bad one. I believe it's 3x4 though. Oh no, it's 4x3. It's good size. Did they nerf the TV rig? the TV rig. Anyway, on to the next one. I'm looking a lot of these up, so I have the proper names as we go. Yeah, this is the ARS Arma CPC plate carrier. This is pretty good. I believe you find this on Rogues and Raiders. I'm going to put this in A tier. It's level 5, which is a really good threshold to be at. That'll stop a lot of more of the the nicer rounds that you want to stop. It'll stop 45 ACP, stop some rifle rounds. So yeah, it's also pretty light. It's 8.5 kilograms, so it's a good choice. Next we got a pretty old one here. We got the AVS rig. So this one's all right. I'm gonna put it kind of here in C tier, maybe B tier here. So it's like, it's got a lot more storage. It's kind of expensive is the main issue, but it's level 4 with a decent amount of storage, and if you needed armored rig, it's a pretty good choice. Not the best though. I'm gonna next here we've got the I believe this is what, Fort Armor, no, like Defender something. Yeah, Fort Defender 2 body armor. This is level 5, and it's steel. But the main problem with it is, I'm gonna put it down here because it's kind of expensive. It's actually pretty decent otherwise. I might have to play around with it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bump it up to B because it's okay. It's a lot better than a lot of these. Next we've got what is this, Gen 4? Yeah, Gen 4 without the lower body protection or something. This is the assault kit one. So okay, the main difference is the durability is a little lower. Honestly, yeah, I'm putting that at C tier. This is too heavy. It's 15 kilograms. This is run this on factory or maybe customs if you're bringing a mule with you. This is more of the same. I'm gonna put this as a little better. So it's got more durability and it's a little more expensive. But it's more of the same. It's also even heavier. It's 17 kilograms. Honestly, I'd probably put it over there. It's run this on factory or don't even run it. Just vendor it probably. I might even put these. Yeah, I'm gonna put these. They're only up here because they're level 5, but they're not great. Next here we've got the Gen 4 body armor. This is the high mobility version of it. This one's a little lighter, so it's the best of them. It doesn't have arms. That's fine. You probably still bring this factory just fine. I'd probably put the rat rig up here just because the rat rig's cheaper. But these are kind of more throwaway kits. Maybe, they're not found in raid. You can't get rid of them. Low durability. Throw them in factory, whatever. Next we've got the Giselle. This is going on here. So it's tier 5. It's lighter, but it's still got pretty heavy movement penalties, and it's not very durable. So it's just too expensive for what you get. If it was cheaper, maybe. Next we've got the Hex Grid. This is easy S tier, so it's got everything you want. Level 6, repair's great durability. It's actually not too expensive, especially for what you get. It's, my opinion is if you bring this in, probably don't even insure it, or if you do, have a good plan to fraud it. This is S tier, S for slick, even though it's a Hex Grid. Next here we got the Killa Armor. So this has had a bit of a fall from grace. It's still pretty good though. I'm gonna put it up in A tier up here. It's pretty lightweight, surprisingly. It does thorax and stomach, which is what you want, that or thorax alone. and it's got pretty good durability. So it's got a lot going for it, and you can get it from Killa. It's a lot harder to get nowadays, but if you got some, it's pretty good. Next, we got the Karasa. Personally, I don't think it's that great. I think it's a little overrated, a bit of a sleeper. I'd say probably better than these. You know, it's like an early wipe warrior type of thing. Not bad. Next, we've got, I believe this is what, Defender, Fort, something. Not even close. Sorry, the Karend, right? This is Karend. It's level 5. And so, what's great about this is that you use it for one fight, and then it's heavy enough and big enough to where people almost will never take it. It's pretty affordable to insure and fraud, and it repairs pretty well. So even if you zeroed out in a fight, the main issue is the durability. You'll probably go through it in 1 or 2 fights at most if you survive, and you'll be like zeroed out with it. So then you fraud it, and then you take whatever's left on the other guys. That's the great thing about this, and it's got stomach and thorax protection, and you can buy it, and it's pretty cheap. So it's got a lot going for it there. Next, we've got the M1. So this is pretty all right. I'm just looking at the penalties to refresh myself on everything here. Yeah, it's pretty light. It's fairly affordable. But the main issue is that it's level 4. So because it's level 4, if this was level 5, it'd be probably going up here. But it's level 4, and I mean, other than that, I think there's a good barter for it for water, unless I'm getting it mixed up with this A&M Tactical, this other one up here. But yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Yeah, next we have the A&A Tactical M2 Armored Rig. So these are going right next to each other. I think there's a barter for these or something. Yeah, there's a barter for this. This is actually a pretty decent barter. So if you're looking for like a budget rig to like snipe on top of the dome, you know, budget armored rig, this isn't bad. Both these barters are about the same price. This barter seems to be a little better, so I put it up there. I'll probably put these above the ASV. Probably somewhere around here, just because of the price on these. So this is we're getting kind of more into price and availability. Besides Killa armor, it's kind of rare now, but it's just really good. So if you do got it, it's worth using. So next here we've got this is like, I think this is the Strat-Hog or something. Looking this up real quick. I believe this is tier 4. No, this is not the Strat-Hog. This is the Eagle Industries MAC plate carrier. So it's 3x3. It's level 4. It's pretty light, so that's already going to bump it into B tier. The barter for it is not great. So because of all those things, I'd probably put it over here. I'd probably just say go thick or go with one of these. Yeah, maybe like somewhere over here. It really depends on what you're doing, if you want to go thick or if you want to go like kind of lightweight. But there's better level 4 rigs. Next we've got, what is this, the Osprey? Yeah, this is the Assault Osprey plate carrier. It's aluminum. It's level 4, and it weighs 10 kilos. So this is not very great. So yeah, because it's level 4, it's got decent storage, but not really. And it weighs a little bit more than this. I wouldn't use this one. I'd probably sell it or just use it for storage in my stash. Yeah. On to this next one here. This is the Close Quarters Combat Osprey MK4A plate carrier. So this is level 5. It's a little bit more protection. It does arms, though, so that's gonna... Oof. Yeah, this one's not great. This one's not great. It's thorax and arms, which is really weird. That's a really weird combo. There's not really a great way to get it. It's expensive. I'd probably just sell it. Yeah, probably just sell that one. Next, we've got the P.A.C.A. Yeah, a lot of people like it. I think the P.A.C.A. is kind of a noob trap. And while we're at it, we'll do this P.A.C.A. So, I mean, if you're going for drip, yeah, but if you're going for efficiency, I'm going to say drip is more important than rubles, but yeah, they're pretty good. The Dro one goes after this. The red one, the Twitch Rivals, is the better of the three. And yep, that's all I have to say about that. Here we've got the Zuck, I believe. This one's pretty good, or is it like the Press Vest? Yeah, no, this is the Zuck. It's level 3. I'd say it's about the same as these. Yeah, these two are about the same, and how good they are. This one's pretty light though. This Press Vest, this is probably the sleeper of the two. Yeah. We're gonna look at the Karasa. Yeah, the Karasa weighs even more. So this one's better. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up here, mostly because of the price. This is cheaper. So even though it's a lower tier, the price is what makes this the best. So the price with the weight, and it doesn't cover arms, which is good. Next, we've got a bit of a meme here. We've got, I think this is the fort. So back in the day, let's see if this used to be like S tier, I believe, but now, or no, was it this one? I think it was this one. But regardless, this is just trash. It's too heavy. The barter for it is trash. The protection is a meme. You're just like a walking, you're a walking tank in this thing. Unless you're going like Alton Thick Boy, don't even bother. Yeah, it's bad. Next here we got the Fort Redut. This one's a little better. The barter for it is possible, but the main issue with it, too expensive. That's just really it. It's just too expensive for what you get. It's like 200k, 150k if you get it cheap, and it's level 5. Contrast to that, we have the Slick. So these two both basically do the same thing. The only reason this is better is because it, well, it's black and it looks cooler. No, but seriously, this does repair a little bit better. It's kind of preference, but in my opinion, the Hex Grid is better because it's got less penalties. It's black and looks cooler. It's also, I believe, it's got a better barter. Let me take a look. Oh, there is no barter. Barters for this. I think they removed the barter for it. Okay, yeah, there's no barter for it. So Slick is better because there's barters for it, so you can indirectly buy it. But just from a stats perspective, though, I would say it's the Hex Grid's better. If you've got one, if you're lucky enough. Next we've got this is the Stradhog. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Stradhog. This one's okay. It's light. So only because it's so light, I'm putting it up here. And the barter for it is okay. So because of those two, it's probably going up here. This is probably the best armored rig if you want something that's lightweight, and it's got a good amount of storage space. It's more of a sleeper than I thought. So yeah, with the recent weight changes, this is gonna help you really not go overweight. Next we've got the 511 tactical plate carrier. This is a little heavy. It does thorax, which is good. It's got okay space. So because of all that, I'm gonna slap it slap it like yeah, like up here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. They're better, but yeah, it's got a lot of what you'd want. Yeah, next we've got the level 6 ceramic. This is the Tagilla Titan. This is pretty good. In my opinion, it's even better than Killa. You want to bring this, but you want to bring a big backpack with this. It's lightish, doesn't have bad penalties, decent material. Probably the best of the armored rigs, in my opinion. It's kind of got everything you'd want in an armored rig. Next we got the Thor here. Concealable. So this is like, it's got very bad durability. But it protects the thorax and stomach like what you want. It's kind of cheap, but it's like not great. It's not terrible though. Like it's usable. Like if you don't have any armor and you got this, it's like some decent level 4 armor. I'd say, yeah, like, yeah. It's probably one of the worst level 4s though. That's usable. Next we've got, is this the Gen 4? This is like the big boy. Yeah, this is the Thor integrated carrier body. This is the thick one. This is trash. This is a liability. I would rather go naked. So while we're at it, this is like, so this is usable on factory, and it's like not bad if you're willing to just sacrifice all your momentum and be a sitting duck and spend 200K, just as a meme. It's hilarious, but like practically, it's just too fucking heavy. Like you are just not gonna get anywhere with this. Not a chance. Not a chance. Next we've got the Trooper. So a lot of people like this one. It's actually is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it about right here. It's better than these. Like a fresh one versus a Trooper, I'd rather bring this in. So the main issue with the Trooper is 3 Troopers gets you a slick. And in my opinion, you should just buy or sell these to get the slick. Or it's also like 100K. So because you can get a slick for it, it's expensive. It's like 100K. So I might even put it like over here. So I would say don't use this. Just sell them, especially if it's found in raid. Or even if it's not, save them up and buy a slick if you can. So yeah, it's a lot of people use this though, and it's not bad. It's got a lot going for it otherwise. Just the price is the real main issue. Here we've got the TV rig. In my opinion, this is the best level 4 rig. It's got everything you want. It's affordable. It's extremely space efficient. It's decent to insurance fraud because it's kind of heavy, but not that bad. It fits like in a 2x4, and it can store 2 helmets. It's got like, basically everything you want in a tier 4 armored rig. It's really great. Next we've got the Untar. This is not even good drip. It just looks, it makes you look like a scav. It's just not it. The only thing it's got going for it is it's like 30K at least. But I mean, like, it's borderline F tier. It's Untar vest is just a meme. And last but not least, we've got the Zuck. So this is level 6 ceramic. It's okay. We're gonna slap it. Yeah, we'll slap it here around like C tier. It's like a decent throwaway level 6. You just want to rush Sturman or some crazy crap. I don't know. Personally, I don't really use the Zuck that much. I don't think it's got any good barters for it either. Yep. You're probably better off vendoring it for the price, but it's level 6, so you know, a fresh one, why not? Yeah, anyway, oh, sorry. I hope you enjoyed the tier list. I had my camera off the whole time. Sorry about that. But anyway, I hope you liked the tier list. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this. I'm going to have my camera on next time. And yeah, not re-recording. We're doing it live. Screw it. See you on the next one.